What's up, fellow collectors? Welcome back to the M.I.B. Master Toy Museum. I'll be your curator today. Guys, I have a question for you. Maybe you guys know the answer to it. I don't have the answer, so I said, let's make a video and see if our subscribers and our viewership have the answer. I got a question, I need an answer to it. Guys, will we see 14-inch Mego figures again? Has Mego produced its last 14-inch action figure? Will we see more 14-inch action figures? That's the question. I don't have the answer. I'm a big fan of the 14-inch Mego action figure. But at some point, even I, as positive as I am with my thinking, have to draw the final conclusion that Mego possibly has made its final 14-inch action figure. We haven't seen them in a while. I did a video a while back talking about the 14-inch action figures for Mego, and we just haven't seen any indication or any life, for that fact, from the 14-inch line. Will we be getting them? Are they on the way? What's a time frame? I mean, we've been so wrapped up into our Wave 8 conspiracy theories of why Wave 8 Mego figures hasn't hit the market yet. We have completely forgotten about the 14-inch Mego figures. Or did we? Your thoughts, guys? Why haven't we seen or heard any news about the 14-inch action figures? We talked a little bit about this, like I said, in a couple videos ago, maybe a couple months ago, I should say. At this point, time flies. But there was talk of 14-inch Star Trek figures. There was talk of 14-inch Kiss figures. There was a talk of 14-inch Bruce Lee figures, monster figures. We haven't heard anything from Mego regarding this. There just hasn't been anything news-wise coming out of Mego Corp about the 14-inch Mego figures. Are we getting new figures? Are we getting the figures that were originally promised to us? Your thoughts, your opinions. Listen, and I get it. There's a lot of people that simply aren't sold on the 14-inch figures to begin with. Never were. You had a lot of people that just simply didn't like the 14-inch Mego figures. I was not one of those people. I enjoyed collecting the 14-inch action figures from Mego. That's why we're creating this video. We just simply want to know what's happening with the 14-inch action figures. Like I said, we can talk about Wave 8. We can talk about the 8-inch DC superheroes that Mego promised that they will be making, that they will be putting out. We just haven't heard anything about the 14-inch action figures, though, from Mego. Was this just a concept that was created for a short period and moved on from? I don't have the answers to that. We want you guys to leave your comments, your opinions, your thoughts right underneath this video in a comment section. We want to get the chatter started. Maybe somebody out there has more information, more insight than I do. You know, that's why we create these videos, guys, to come together. It's like a town hall meeting, so to speak, to try to make some sense out of some of these topics. Who knows when the Wave 8 Mego action figures are going to come out? April, May? I've been asked that question as well just recently by some of my subscribers. Guys, your guess is as good as mine. I'm going to say between April and May for the Wave 8 8-inch Mego figures. There's absolutely no information or news remotely to suggest that the 14-inch action figures, Mego action figures, will ever come out, will ever be produced. You know, we're talking about as late as last year. When was that Toy Fair of 2019? The 2019 Toy Fair. And for the 2020 Toy Fair, I didn't see any 14-inch action figures. Guys, how do you feel about the 14-inch Mego action figures? Do you want them? Should Mego just drop the whole idea of producing 14-inch action figures and focus more on their 8-inch action figure line, focus more on getting these figures out in a timely fashion, maybe scaling back on a lot of their characters, shorten the roster, and maybe that'll get things speeded up a lot faster. We don't know. We're just throwing some ideas out there. What we do want you guys to do is we want you guys to throw some ideas out there as well. Is the Mego 14-inch action figure line a waste of time? There's another question. Is it a waste of time? Time, resources, you name it. Is it just a waste of time? Was it fun while it lasted? And Mego needs to move on. We want to know. I was happy with the 14-inch line. I thought it was a nice change of pace for Mego to see a scale that we've never really seen. I've never seen a 14-inch scale. 18-inch, 12-inch, 8-inch, 6-inch. Never 14, especially with Mego. I believe the tallest Megos ever went was like 12 inches back in the 1970s. Guys, your thoughts, your opinions. I understand that the female 14-inch superheroes, Mego superheroes, didn't do very well. They weren't received very well, I should say. The Poison Ivy, we have here our 52 DC 52 Wonder Woman, the original Wonder Woman. We had the classic style Wonder Woman, the Batgirl. Simply didn't do well. Wasn't received well, I should say. Just wasn't received very well. Your thoughts on that? Did that hurt the 14-inch line? Did some of the characters chosen, did that hurt the line? I mean, it's just, has Mego decided just to scrap the whole 14-inch line? Your thoughts? I personally wish that these guys would continue making the 14-inch Mego figures. That's my thought. That's where I'm at on it. I mean, I love these guys. I would love to see more of these guys produced. I would love to see more characters from the DC universe produced. But first and foremost, I think I would like to see the 14-inch figures that we were originally promised. I mean, I'm serious, guys. I really would like to see the 14-inch figures that we were originally promised. The Star Treks, the monsters. I can't say the Star Treks. I want to say that they were in prototype stage, but definitely the monsters. Frankenstein, Dracula, Shazam, Black Adam. At least those four. You know, I put pre-orders down for those figures, and we still haven't seen them yet. What's the deal? What's happening with Mego right now and the 14-inch action figures? Have we seen the very last of the Mego 14-inch action figures? Your thoughts, your opinions, your take. That's where we're at, guys. That's what we want to know. Let us know, guys. Right underneath this video in the comment section. So I'm looking at my Flash. I think they did a fantastic job on Flash. Was it licensing issues? We don't know. I'm throwing stuff out here. I'm just throwing stuff out. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm scratching my head. This whole 14-inch situation with Mego has been a head scratcher. Guys, like, thank you for hanging out with us. I just want to share this with you. I want to see where you're at on this whole 14-inch Mego action figure situation. Where are these figures? Will we ever have them again? Will we ever see them again? You know the routine, guys. God bless. And keep collecting.